Hey guys, welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV located out of Belton, Missouri. Today I'm going to show off this beautiful Tiffin Allegro bus. It's a 40 IP model. It's going to have the 450 Cummins. I do want to point out though, we just had this pull up next to us. It's going to be a 2020 Newmar Superstar Super C. It is used, we just got it in, so if you guys are open to a Super C, give me a call, love to help you. But we'll start out here in the front. So right off the bat, nice Tiffin logo up there when you're driving. Got your lights on. That Tiffin logo on the windshield will actually light up. I love the bonded windshield. This is part of the 360-degree camera system. You get where you're going and you need to see what's in front of you. You can look at the front camera. As we move on to the side here, we're gonna open up that generator bay real quick. We'll give you a peek under the hood so we can slide the generator out. As you can see, it's going to be a 10,000 watt Cummins owned generator. We got access to our windshield wiper fluid right there. You do got a hot and cold water spigot right here, so a lot of nice features. If you got a pressure sprayer, if you want to use cold water or hot, you got the options there for you. I love the stainless steel trim kit they got along the side of the coach. Now these are going to have 315/80 22.5 Michelin tires. We're going to have access to some our electrical bay right here, and I just love how these Tiffin doors open and shut. Really the nicest, easiest doors. I can literally just let go and it just shuts so nice, so easy on the hands. But this will be our battery bay here. This will come out on a slide tray. The hydraulics for the coach are on a slide tray as well. Now you can't see it because it's a little bit bright out, but this does have the accent lighting underneath the coach. You do have a nice little slide tray right here. We've got our house disconnect, and we also got some breakers right here. So let's say your wind sensor, your power cord reel, maybe your entry step, if it quit working, just real easy. You just got to come out here, push the button, it resets it. So don't have to go hunting for a fuse to get something working. I like that. But easy peasy, right? You can bring this out. If you're a little bit tight on this area, you can bring the tray out the other end. Again, we don't have to slam it. We'll just let go. Shuts perfect. Love it. We got a little bit bigger bay here, a little wider and a little taller too, right? Because we lose the slide tray, so that gives us a little bit more storage height. Now our next bay is going to be our wet bay. You're going to see how this is all water jetted out, all the lettering here, so that'll definitely stand the test of time. You got your soap dispenser, your freshwater filter, your freshwater hose on a power reel. You've got a hot and cold water shower here, so nice clean bay here. Now next bay over is going to be our 450D Aqua Hot. This is what's going to be responsible for heating the water and heating the air. Now the Allegro bus does have an exit door, so in case of emergency this will come down. There'll be a ladder in it. You do have your def tank here. It does have the gauge on it, so you don't have to go inside to figure out where you're at with your tank levels. We're going to go ahead and open this up because I really do want to. With the Allegro bus, I think this was intelligent design on Tiffin's part. So this is going to be a manual pull for the power cord. And if you're already an RVer, you already know that the power box is typically towards the rear of the coach. So it's nice to be able to just take it from here right to your box. Now I can literally just stand here with a rag in my hand and then push the button here and then let it clean the cord as it's going in. So very convenient. Now because we are on the Allegro bus, you are going to have the side mounted radiator, which means here in the back it's just a nice open view to get to your Cummins, your 450 8.9 liter Cummins. You've got access to your fuel filters, air filters. You can check fluids, get to your coolant. Always nice to come out here, put eyes maybe on a serpentine belt, making sure that it's still good to go. You're going to have, you're going to see 2 cameras here in the back. One of the cameras is for your backup, and the other camera is part of your OmniView system, which is a 360-degree bird's eye view around the coach. So down below, you do have an air supply here. You can drain the moisture from your tanks. Like that. Now we got that Allegro Bus rock guard. So we just got this thing in, so it really is still just in the wrapper. You might see little things covered in plastic. I tried to remove most of it already, but that's just a covering there for that stainless plate that goes across that rock guard. We got these big, beautiful awnings that come out. They drop down. You'll notice how it's very well lit. You might be able to even see the accent lighting underneath there. Just lights up really nice. Now we've got our chassis batteries here. Now this is going to be on the Power Glide chassis. So this is the FCCC Power Glide chassis, all with Huck bolt construction. All right, so as we come along to our next bay here, this is part of that big pass-through storage. Now you're going to still see, we haven't had a chance to run this through detail yet, but man, it still shows really well. Like I said, we just got it. You got your holding tanks here. You can manually fill up your potable water if you needed to, if you're out there dry camping, you need to haul water out to you. And I do like how they kind of dress this out. It kind of hides all the wires and the plumbing. Just above, we got a couple of things. We got access to our residential refrigerator. So because it's going to have ice and water, if for some reason you had some type of a leak, you can come out here, turn the valve off instead of having to pull the refrigerator out. And just above, you're going to see where you have the other 360-degree camera system. So this is just part of that bird's eye view. Now, again, just the other side of this big, beautiful bay. You're going to have access to your central vac. So if you want to change out your bags, maybe hook up a hose, clean out your bays, it's just right there. Well, let's see. Let's go with the above door here. So we got our LG TV, we got a nice sound bar up above, and then just over here to the side you do have a USB-A port, so if you wanted to charge your phones, you can do it. Now you might want to put a little ribbon on that for some of the shorter folks, but again, the other access to the big slide tray here. And then one of my favorite parts is going to be the Truma refrigerator or freezer. You pick what you want it to be, kind of up to you. You can do freezer over here, refrigerator there. Boy, she's ice cold right now. So maybe we should have put some beverages in there before we came out and shot the video. But yeah, nice access to that. And I do how you can bring that out so when the slides are out, you can still get access to the cooler there. This is part of the fuel up. You can fill up on either side. Now, one of the nice things that I like about an Allegro Bus that Tiffin does here is their technology. So if I need to get in, I don't got my keys on me, I can personalize my code here. Let's just type in our code. Okay. So once you type in your code, you're going to have access to a few things. So we can turn on our door light, we can bring our door awning out, we can unlock our entry door, we can unlock our cargo doors as well. And let's see, what else have we got here? We can turn on the different lights around the coach. We can turn on our bedroom lights. Before we even go in, we can turn on all the lights. As you can see, we got most all the lights already turned on. We can check where our battery health is, our tank levels. So a lot of nice features. Cleaning mode, we can shut the screen off for about 30 seconds so we can clean our screen. Now as we come in, you're going to have a nice stainless steps, not just the front, but the whole step itself. So just nicely done. You got beautiful tile work coming in on the sides here as well. And then all dressed out with stainless in between the steps. Nice sturdy door. If you've got pets, You got the metal grate right here, so they're not just pushing through the screen. And as we make our way into the coach, we're going to show you off this another little screen here. So definitely not hurting with technology. A lot of people are used to this. They're used to a phone, right? So if you got your phone, there's my beautiful wife. But if you got your phone, people are used to this type of setup. So you can go through here and work with your generator. You can turn on your climate control, but that's if you're setting up. But let's say if you're a passenger, I'll have you come over here where I'm standing, Katie. We'll swap spots here. But if you're a passenger and you're sitting here, we'll go ahead and move this out of the way. Before you even get to your destination, let's say you're getting close, what we could do is we can come through here, we can turn on the generator, we can go through, we can turn on, you got 3 different zones. So you'll have 3 air conditioners on the roof, all 15 with heat pumps, but you can go through here, you can turn on your aqua hot, you can go through and maybe you want different areas, a little bit warmer, a little cooler, but you can do all that here from the comfort of the passenger seat without ever having to move. So a lot of neat technology wrapped up into that. You got a wireless phone charging system here, and then 2 cup holders, USB A and USB C right there. So you're really set up for success. Very, very comfortable seats. Now these seats, you're going to notice they're perforated. They're going to be heated and cooled seats. So boy, I tell you what, if you're a person who likes to run a little hot, I know I love to have my cooled seats on my vehicle, and you might be already accustomed to that with whatever you're driving now. So now we're going to give you what this looks like with it closed. I'll go ahead and walk through it right now. So I'm going to have to turn a little sideways. Now to give you an idea, I'm about 260 pounds, 6'1" with my shoes on. But I can get over here, I can open the refrigerator. Of course, you know, I like my snacks. I can, let's see if I can make it into the bathroom. I'm gonna open this up. Okay, we've got success, ladies and gentlemen. So bathroom's accessible, refrigerator is accessible. Most of the kitchen cabinets, the drawers, a lot of this, all accessible. So, which is very important. So now we've got to see what it's like closed. Let's go ahead and open her up. All right, guys, welcome to the inside of this beautiful Allegro bus. So before we get started over here, we're going to start up here in the front. We're just going to touch base on some of the, now call me, right, because there's so much to this coach, but I do just kind of want to show off. There are a lot of buttons here. We can go over each one of them. We can do a FaceTime video if you want, but I do want to show off just a couple of things here. Like one, I did use the air leveling, so you can do a couple of different ways to level. You can air level this, or you can bring down hydraulic jacks. I love the new button setup, right? This is surrounded with stainless. It is more like a yacht-inspired bus. I love the big, huge digital display here. You do got your wireless phone charging. You got a USB-A port right there. Some really nice oversized monitors. Again, like I said, still in the wrapper, guys. We got this protective film here with the sticker. So got these beautiful buttons all along here, very well lit. Just adds a nice touch of class. Let's see if we can get this guy turned around as well. So I really do like the this type of setup. I love how, I mean, you can have guests sitting here. They got nice air-cooled seats. Nice area for everybody to kind of sit, hang out, and visit. Now, I do want to show off the hardware, right? If we look at this, like this is the first time I've ever seen this, and I just think they did a awesome job picking out the hardware for these cabinets. Just next level, adds that next level of sophistication. I do like how we've got a little bit more open, right? You'll see we got a divider here between the cabinets, but if you need to get them longer items in, I do like the fact there's no divider there, and you've got taller cabinets too, tall and deep. So tons of storage here for these cabinets. We've got a televator with a nice little sound bar just above. We've got a little power USB-A's, a couple of them in there, a couple of the 110 outlets. We got another little technology panel here to kind of go through a lot of the systems on the coach. And then got the really nice dinette area here with some overhead cabinets, some beautiful sconces. Now, wow, you take a really close look. This has got a little bit of texture to it. I don't know if the video is going to pick it up, but it's very subtle, just beautifully done. Lots to admire with this coach. I like the dinette seats. They do have storage underneath. I like how wide these are too, wide and deep, so some really good storage. I like the backing that you see here, curved around, so if you do get everybody just kind of hanging out and visiting, they've got a nice comfortable backrest while you're sitting here hanging out with friends and family. Now, as far as the kitchen's concerned, wow, definitely next level kitchen. This is definitely going to be anybody who loves cooking and the kitchen's their thing. This has got a really just a lot of nice space. We'll bring that all the way, just kind of give you a good idea what that looks like. We'll bring that in. All soft closing drawers. We got another little power station here. And then let's see here. Induction cooktop. And I like the fact that we got a nice big window right there. So let me see if I can bring up that shade so we can give you a good idea what it looks like as far as the view. So whether it's mountain view, ocean view, like right now this is a nice view of the field here next to the dealership. So if the ladies like to, or the men who like to sit here while you're cooking or cleaning and have a nice view to look at, this gives you that. Beautiful inlay tile, and I like how they bring it all the way up. Very nicely done. Let's see, we'll start over here with the cabinets. And true to Tiffin fashion, these guys are always have these built-ins. The cabinets are a little bit lower, they're brought down lower, so easy to get into, but then I like the tray so you can bring your contents out to you. And yet another tray. So these guys have been doing the trays like that for a very long time, and it has been successful. Folks seem to really love it. We got the nice little, got your soap dispenser, double stainless steel sink. We've got the gooseneck faucet. Yeah, like again, the video doesn't do it justice. That's a lot of space in there. Now a lot of these are really awkward. This was so smooth the way that this opened up. I don't know if it's because of this big handle, but a lot of these just feel a little awkward, but that was really nice. Got these really nice built-ins down here below, and then this little thing will slide back to kind of get to the contents there. So nice space overall. Now this is just decorative, but I do like every one of these panels are just all custom handmade cabinetry. This is something that you would see in a really super high-end home, and that takes me off to our next little segment here. Is this beautiful refrigerator, the residential refrigerator, ice and water dispenser, but I love the wood finish. It's to match all the cabinets, the same hardware, just absolutely beautiful. Wow, that is a nice refrigerator. I like the stainless here, right? They just dress this thing up so beautifully. Let's see what we got here for the freezer. Since we've gone this far, yep, got the ice maker down here, and we do get a little pantry. Let's take a look at this. So it says push to open. Got to push it to unlock it, and then nice long pantries here. So tons of storage here for the kitchen area. Now this is going to be a bath and a half. So we come in here, beautiful cabinetry, beautiful tile here for the backsplash. Love that vanity, porcelain toilet, just gorgeous. So we got central vac. You can hook up the hose. You can also throw away the dustpan. And just above here, looks like we got our little control central. So wow, check that out. That is definitely another next level. They really did some improvements here with their software. You can see right now generator's running, tells us the time that we have. We can program our automatic gen start if we want to. Let's see here, we're gonna go manual setup just to kind of give you an idea. So a lot of different functionality as far as if you want to, if the generator gets to a certain percentage or a certain voltage, or maybe you want it to run for a certain amount of time. A lot of neat stuff you can do, or you can have it, or you can choose to have it do it automatically. Go through here, obviously do all of our different lights, all of our different sections, and then a little bit more of a general view here of the generator and the power system. Really nice. You can see the different zones, how you got the rear, middle, and front, and then we can program it accordingly. We can turn on our fans from here if we want, control our slides, our awnings, and all of our shades. So let's see here, we're gonna go master shade. We'll just go ahead and bring them up so you can see what's going on there. Push the button, you can bring them all up. Now, everything that I'm showing you can also be done with an app. Let's see if we can show you what that looks like. So basically, we're going to go ahead and load this thing in real quick. I don't know if anybody, I don't think I've ever seen a YouTube where this has actually been shown, but you can come over here, download the mobile app to your phone, and load the app into your phone, and then a lot of the, well, you can hit acknowledge. We can control a lot of the functions, like all of our lights. We'll go ahead and turn them off real quick. So we can go through here. We can go through and control our climate, our air conditioning, and we can check our tank levels. We can turn our tank heaters on, our water pump, all from the comfort of your phone. We can turn on our aqua hot, turn on the lights. A little bit more in-depth view of the climate control here. We can do our slides, and we can also control our awning. So a lot of neat functionality from the phone. So I love the fact that Tiffin offers that. Now, coming into the bedroom, you do have a way to section this off, and I wish there was a way to really show this off, because I know the video is not going to do this justice, but this wood is absolutely beautiful. The grain, the color, everything is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, coming in here, we did option this with the fireplace here at the end. Really big LG TV. We've got some nice drawers here. We'll go open that up for you. All soft closing again. What you would come to expect in a really nice high-end luxury coach. And we've got some nice cabinets here. And then we got a king bed. Now, the king bed is going to be power. Now, what I really do like about the king bed is if you're going to bring this out, you can lay this flat and actually scooch the bed out a little bit further, so it's easier to actually make up the blankets. So as we bring this thing down, I'm going to go ahead and just bring it out a little bit further so that you can see, because sometimes making a bed can be just a little difficult when you got to scooch way in there to get it done. But you can just bring that whole mattress out, and just makes it so much easier for getting it set up and made. Man, this is coming out way further than I thought. So look at this. We've only got just a tiny bit of the head right up here, so getting blankets kind of tucked in. Wow, what an awesome setup here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring it back and then raise that head all the way up. So maybe you want to come back here, you know, you have a little spa day, get your favorite book, maybe your grandkid, got your pet back here, got some nice music going, and you can just tilt this, the head of the bed up. It's pretty significant, so you can still be very comfortable, but kind of adjust it to your comfort. So I just love that feature. Some great overhead cabinet. There is an outlet up there, So if you've got something that you need to plug in, you do have the option of getting power to it. Now you're going to have power down below on both sides of the bed as well. But if you got something that needs to charge, then it looks like you got outlets on both sides of the cabinet. Wow, great job, Tiffin. And of course, these little technology pads that we've been going through and controlling a lot of the functions, they're on both sides of the bed as well. Nice ceiling fan and beautiful ceiling. I love the accent lighting, the crown molding all the way around. And I got to show off this wall. I mean, there's just so much to show. I'm gonna have you come this way and then point and just look at this. Like, the wallpaper here is just beautiful, but I love this wood, this trim work all the way around, how they boxed that in. Wow, just absolutely gorgeous. Now, you can section this off as well. So if somebody's back here taking a shower, they can get a little more privacy. And then coming through, nice big opening, right? Gives that nice open feel. You're gonna have your Jack and Jill sink. You're gonna have some good size medicine cabinets all throughout. So you're definitely not hurting for space on the medicine cabinets. You got outlets on both sides. You got your little technology pad right there. And then, let's see, down below, let's see what we got here for storage. Yeah, nice big deep storage down there. So some really nice drawers here. All soft closing. Good storage down here below. What do we got here? We got our washer dryer. Splendid. I like the fact that we got a little storage up there, so can never hurts to have a little more storage. Got your little safe back here, and I like how the hanging rack actually acts as a light. You got a light on the rack and then a light up in the ceiling, so you're definitely not hurting. Very well lit closet. A lot of nice space here behind the toilet. We're going to go ahead and lift this up because if you needed to get work or service work done, getting to all the plumbing is all hidden right there, so you don't have to sit there and look at a bunch of plumbing. Nice big shower. Wow, this is beautiful tile work. Love the shower head there. There's a lot going on with that shower head, so a lot of different functionality. You've got an aquamizer down below so you can preheat your water before it even comes out of the shower head. And then if you want some of that natural sunlight, you can just open that, and if you don't like the direct sunlight, just close it off and you get your little light. Well guys, that is just a super quick peek at this beautiful Allegro bus. If you'd like to start your next adventure in this beautiful coach, give me a call. Lance Ortega here out of Belton, Missouri. Transwest Truck Trailer RV. You can reach me at 208-290-5750. I look forward to hearing from you.